So I thought I'd do a little work and show you how to do some a little more advanced features within the calendar. I think I'll show you actually the end result here first, give you an idea what we're looking at. So I did a test with the Peewees. And I did this because I went to this tournament last year, so I was kind of familiar with the area. And you can see here that I'll go back and show you a normal event first, or another tournament maybe. So here it is. Here, this is just be the way the normal, excuse me, event would be. Normally, you'd actually have a link up here, and we'll get in. I'll show you how to fix this later. But you'd have actually a link up here for the normal map, and that would be it. And of course, any other information that you put in, you can get. You can populate the information in here as far as hotels and whatnot. So that's I think what you'd normally be looking at. Um, if we come back here, what I've done, what I really want to show you here is what I've done with the map, and I've created my own custom map, and I've embedded it here inside the calendar. So when I select this, it actually shows the map here that I've created, and you can see it automatically logs into my Cloud Apps account, uh, where I use my Google Maps. And in this particular case, I actually found one. Somebody had already gone in here, much like the Zone 7 arenas on the website. Somebody had already gone in and plotted all the sites here for me. So I just wanted to be able to add things, and you can't edit other people's maps. So what I did was I actually just used theirs, and I copied basically where they had a point, I put a point, and then because you can overlay the maps as well. So if you see, I turn on their maps and I can turn off mine, you'll see that they kind of become one and the same. So, excuse me, all the points on here, you can zoom into them as you like to. Um, you'll notice that when you click the points, they actually give you the actual address, phone number, information that you'd like, and you can populate this information yourself. You can put in whatever you'd like. In this case, I just copied and pasted the information that was on. I believe I pulled this off of the website for Owen Sound, just this information here, and just pop it in real quick, just as something to show you. So it's pretty straightforward. Once you've edited in, or sorry, once you've signed into Google, you need a Google account. Most of us have one now, but if you don't, it's pretty straightforward to create one. You just go into Google. You can type maps in a normal Google search, and it'll talk you through getting a account set up. If you already have an account, you can just simply activate it. It's already active if you do have a Google account or a Gmail account already. So you can create new maps, and then you simply start building points of interest like this here, and you can just simply search if you wanted to search for points of interest. Now this is just a completely different search, and it hasn't saved any of these to my maps, but you can see that it's overlaid the information that we've done a search for. I'm sure it's popped up with some hockey arenas or whatnot here. So when you if you and you can actually search if you know the address of something, you can do a just enter the street address up here, followed by the town name, and usually you need the province, but Owen Sound, there's only one of them. So you can click on a point that you find, and you can actually save it to your own maps. And then you simply select which map that you'd like to save it to if you have multiple maps, and select save, and it will pop that new point of interest into your map. And that you can build maps that way, or you can actually just manually go in and do it. And I'll show you how to do that here. So you can also, if you select edit, you can put a lot of things in here, but one is just simply a place mark. So if you wanted to go, you just simply you drop this basically anywhere you wanted to drop it, and you can zoom in and get right into street level and pop it. Basically, you can be pretty much right on the mark. It actually gives you the street numbers and whatnot here too. So we're just going to So, anyways, I'll get back and edit that later. You can see that it's pretty straightforward to create your own maps and points of interest and whatnot. Once you do this, you can then select link here, um, and it will give you a couple of links. Now, if you were to send this to somebody in an instant message or an email, you'd send them this link. But in this case, what we're actually going to do is we're going to take this um, HTML code here, and don't be intimidated by it. It's just as simply you click in here, right click, select copy, and you've got the code that you need in order to put it into the calendar. I'm actually gonna get out of there. I think that might cancel my that piece that I didn't want in there, anyways. So once you're back into, we'll get back into the calendar application. Once you're here, that code that we saved from the last page, we're actually just going to right click and we're going to paste it in here, and you don't have to do anything else. You can actually get in here and edit the fine details if you really wanted to. And it's pretty straightforward to go in there and find out where it is, but you're not really going to have to do that. So we're just going to put in some quick information here. And although this all looks like gibberish, as soon as you hit save, sorry, we're going to have to look at it on the site. Here's our test that we just put in now. All of a sudden this link pops up here. And of course that link brings us back to our page where all of our information is already saved. And good, it did actually get rid of that other one for me. And you can see that basically anything you want to put here for your entire team is available to them in one click, and it is a super handy way to get your information across.